So it finally happened. Joe Judge got fired. All the hoopla was about, they were waiting for a GM to come in, a new GM, after the firing of Dave Gettleman right here, the one who brought Joe Judge in. So, a lot of questions to why was only Dave Gettleman cut while Joe had his job. Well, ownership, after being questioned by the media and fans, makes a decision again. Um, I'm kind of on the fence with the move, but either way, it happened. So, hey, we're going for what is this? The fourth head coach in a matter of 6 years? I don't know the math, but Joe Judge was brought in saying all the right things. A lot of the fans, fell head over heels over him because of the things he was saying. Keeping that Patriots, mindset. Old style football. Giants football, as they say. Run the ball, get to the quarterback. But we did none of it. We did none of that. And we have Saquon Barkley. We really don't have an offense or defensive line. Sorry, an offensive line. So I understand that's his fault because of the players that they should have picked. But 2 years, especially for how far the Giants were at, how much can you truly do? Especially with the injuries and just, I know there's no excuse in football, but still, things happen. Joe having issue with his coaching personnel started with Colombo over there on the offensive line. He made the choice to move from. It was kind of an issue back then when it first happened for a little bit, but it moved on. But it definitely didn't pan out. The Giants never bounced back with the better offensive line, like continuous, maybe for a game or so, but it wasn't like, a continuous thing. As for him letting go of Garrett, the offense coordinator, same thing. But anything, it would be worse. The offense never showed any life after Garrett was gone. And, it's easy to blame injuries, but still, look at how many points were scored in the last 5-6 games. Wasn't many. And then, of last, what Joe Judge was doing in those press conferences. I guess it was the 11-minute one that he did. What was that, against the Bears, where he started talking about clown show, and he said something that kind of called out the Redskins, and then they took offense. Whatever. I guess he talks too much. He should have just stood quiet and just continued to be a classy guy. But he felt the fire. He knew he was gone. The media, they really start coming at you when you're down, especially in New York. So he knew his days were pretty much done. So, yeah. So, the Giants let go of Gettleman. They let go of Joe Judge. I'm pretty sure the rest of the coaching staff will be let go also. They haven't really said it yet, but I guess it don't really need to be said. As far as the next coach for the New York Giants would be, I'm just going to go out and throw a name. I'm not sure how much people will like it, but Dan Quinn, what he did with Dallas over there with the defense, he's been a head coach before for the Falcons. He was defense coordinator for the Seahawks. I'm pretty sure everyone knows his name, so it'll be interesting to see. Maybe he might end up being the New York Giants head coach, next one. I hope it's not Jim Harbaugh. That's all I could say. You know, he inherited a lot with SF. That's all I'm gonna say. Peace.